Can you tell me what happened at all?
My dad fired me, and he punched me.
Did he? Where did he punch you?
On my cheek.
On the cheek?
Go in, he has blood up his mouth, his ear's bleeding, and he has a knot on his head, and he tells me that my husband just was sitting there punching him. Just punching at him, and he's drunk.
Watch how this terrible father brutally assaults his toddlers after getting highly intoxicated.
I live here. This is what he did to his car a couple weeks ago, driving drunk. And he beat on him. I don't know. He's inside right now, so I don't know what you want to do, or if you have any questions.
What happened tonight?
Well, he came home drunk. Started to argue with me, and then I started videoing the stuff he was saying because he was being rude and talking about my entire family, including myself and the kids. So I've been videoing all these things just to keep for my own knowledge, to prove to him, because he'll deny that he was drinking. So I'm taking him to basketball, supposed to be anyway. I putting the stuff in the car, and he's banging on the window to help. I'm like, what happened? I go in, he has blood up his mouth, his ear's bleeding, and he has a knot on his head, and he tells me that my husband just was sitting there punching him. Just punching at him, and he's drunk. And he's on the couch right now, and that's my aunt. My brother lives right there. And they just took the kids across the street to get them out of here. But like, this is all.
We're gonna be on the driveway.
Like all here, and yeah.
Okay. We got EMS coming. We're gonna check them out. Have them look at them.
This is a previous scar.
Okay.
That.
But then you can see the blood in there.
Yeah.
Cody, you want to stay out here and
Yeah, whatever you want.
just let EMS? Can you let us in, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
What's his name?
Justin.
Right? Or they're sitting there watching. They're watching? I'm watching.
Which one's he going in?
Someone.
Okay, he's enjoying it. Yeah, he's enjoying it. So are you.
Everything on you? Nope. Was it physical with anyone else, or just?
I didn't see anything physically on him that would indicate anything. So I'm just.
Was it just him and in the other?
Yeah, the
boys
baby
inside?
was sleeping, and my uncle grabbed him and brought him over there. And we all came outside.
Okay.
So.
Were you home when this happened, or?
Yeah.
Where were you at?
And right in my driveway, loading my car.
Okay.
Because his basketball practice would have been started at 6 o'clock, so I was putting stuff in the car, had him get his shoes on. They both were waiting for me by the front door, and he was banging on the window and was like, on the window, and I'm like, what happened? And I walk inside, and he's like,
Who banged on the window?
yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
He's a very smart kid. Like, he knows what's going, like he sees it, he knows it,
How you
And, and he knows
Good.
not to lie, right, honey?
That you don't do.
No, he don't.
You tell the truth all the time,
Hey,
right?
Zach, real quick, I gotta take a couple pictures of you, okay, buddy?
The mouth is bleeding up here. That I knew.
You can just look at me. I gotta get my big self down on your level. Get any other marks on you, buddy?
That one,
Yeah, just that one and out here on your face.
and my tooth is crooked.
Your tooth? Let me see your tooth, buddy. Which one? Is it up here? Can you pull your lip up like that? Okay. Does anything hurt? Or are you good for now?
The only thing that hurts is my tooth.
Your tooth hurts?
Yeah, only if I push it, it hurts.
Okay. Are you still losing that tooth? Is it still your baby teeth?
I lost those kind of tooth.
You lost. I see you lost those two on the bottom. Did you lose your two in the middle up top?
Yeah, new ones. Yeah, big. Like
You got your big boy teeth on the bottom.
They're growing behind. They were growing behind my baby teeth.
Okay. What about up top? Did you lose any teeth up top yet, or are they still your baby teeth?
baby teeth.
Just your baby teeth? Okay. All right, buddy. I'll be right back with you, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to have one of my deputies or me is going to come out and talk to you and your mom at the same time, okay? So you just want to go hang out with mom? I know, we'll be right. Just give us 1 second. You can go over there, okay, buddy?
You swear affirm the statement you're about to give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and put your hand down. And give me everything that happened today that you can remember.
So I had picked up my 2 boys from school, right over here, about 5 minutes away. I come home, and he was already home. My sitter was leaving. She was watching my oldest, which is him.
Who's he, just for elaboration?
My husband,
Okay, and his name is?
Justin.
Okay, thank you.
So he was home already, and he got home before me. And when I got home, my sitter was leaving, and she saw him stumbling. And I told her, like, because she knows, like, a kind of, like, past history of, like, what has happened and things like that, because this isn't the first time something has happened. She walked away, asked if I needed anything. I said no, so she had left, and he fell asleep on the couch. So my son had basketball practice at 6. So I was like, I'm going to take my shower. The baby's sleeping. The 2 are watching YouTube on the couch. So while I got out of the shower, I started loading the car. I told the boys to put their shoes on, which they did. As I was out putting stuff into the car, he's banging on the window, the oldest. And I walk inside the house, and he's like, Dad just punched me multiple times in my head. And he's like, look, look, look. And then all up his face, like right by his mouth, was blood. His teeth, like up here, were bleeding. I saw the knot, a little bit of a knot on his head, and then the bleeding from his ear. So I had asked him what had happened, and he said that Dad got mad at him because I guess he woke him up. Because I was like, you know what, he got drunk, he fell asleep. I'm just going to leave him because we tend to argue. But prior, I have videos of him talking about, like, my family, talking about me, saying that my parents and everybody's a piece of shit, like, literally word for word. And I was like, you know what, my mom's texting me, don't instigate, don't talk to him, stop arguing with him, because arguing with somebody who is not sober, like, who's under the influence, is a waste of your time. So that was actually before he fell asleep. So he fell asleep after that, and that's when I did what I had to do. But I have it on video, what he was saying. But then, yeah, up to the point of what I was just saying, and then him banging on the door, me going inside, seeing what I saw, him explaining. I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, I was just about to leave, but is bleeding. Said that Justin just hit him and was punching him in the face, and Ellen was hiding in the corner, like in the living room, because when I got in there, there's like a blanket thing, and he was literally sitting in the corner like this. And I'm like, what happened, Ellen? And he's like, Dad's being mean. So I was like, oh, okay. And then Zach's sitting here, and I'm like, come outside, come outside. So I stood outside with him, called my dad, told him what was going on. My dad was like, I'm coming over. Like, this is ridiculous, because it's just, I'm trying to get him help. I've tried to get him help. I talked to a counselor today, even, where I literally have it, like, in my phone that I was filing to do mediation tomorrow because of his alcohol issue. And I sort of kind of started to mention it, so I can't say that was a full trigger, because it's always an excuse when he's drinking, he's this, he's that, whatever the case may be. I'm done with the excuses. Obviously, don't put your hands on me, don't put your hands on the kids.
Yeah, there is no excuse to put your hands on small children.
He punched a hole in my son's door a couple weeks ago. It's in our garage right now with the fist pump, like, through it. He gets in, like, this mode, and then the next day you don't even know what the hell he did. But I'm not going to tolerate him putting his hands on my kids. I'm not going to tolerate him talking to me how he talks to me, and then he talks all this shit about me and my family, like, where we do something wrong. I don't understand. But, like, to see him like that, and when he's banging on the door, like, help me, it was like something out of a freaking horror movie. I'm walking in, I'm like, what just happened? And he's explaining it to me, crying hysterical, and I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, so I ask him, what'd you do? Oh, well, he's bad, and he's mean, and he doesn't listen for shit, and it's all your fault, he's telling me. I'm like, it's my fault? I'm like, what did he do so bad that you had to sit there and punch him? And he goes, he doesn't listen. That's what he tells me. And I was like, I need to walk out and call my dad, and that's, like I said, when I called my dad.
Okay.
As a, precaution, and my brother lives right there. He's not here right now. He's at the U.S. Open because he's a barber for them, whatever. So, like, my sister-in-law's home, heard of, like, kind of what happened. So she's like, let me remove the other two, at least, from the situation while everything was going on. And now here we are, and...
Okay, so the two boys, one saw it and one was. Zach was the one that got hit.
That got hit.
Okay.
He did say he got hit, but I'm not really sure because I did evaluate him and I don't see anything. But he did, like I said, run across the street.
Okay.
Obviously had physical evidence of being hit. And the baby was literally napping in his bed. And then when my uncle showed up, that was the one that was in the house, he then grabbed the baby, woke the baby up realistically, and took him across the street. So he wasn't obviously around. Not like he fully understand, but they don't need to be around it, you know. So that's kind of that.
Do you have anything wish to add, change, or delete from what you've told me?
No.
Have we discussed anything off recording we've not discussed on recording?
No.
Are you okay with me talking with you standing here and the little one, if we can see? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you call one of them over? We'll talk to him one at a time. Okay, I have a couple questions for you, okay?
What?
What happened with you and your dad? Do you remember?
Just punching.
Yeah. Do you know what it was because? Were you watching TV, or what were you doing when Dad punched you?
He was chasing me around the table.
The dining room table where you eat dinner? Okay. Do you know why he started doing that? Were you too loud? Were you and your brother arguing? No, you don't know? Okay. Did he hit your brother at all? Yeah.
Just one time.
Just one time? Do you remember where? Where did he... Right in the middle of the head? The same spot as you? Okay. What happened after Dad hit you?
He just went on the floor and left on the floor and then just went back to sleeping.
Okay. And then you went and got Mom?
No, I did.
Yeah, okay. Do you remember how many times Dad hit you? How many?
7.
7? Okay.
Was Dad saying anything when he hit you? What were you and your brother doing before this started? Do you remember? Were you guys like sitting on the couch watching TV,
They were
or
watching YouTube.
were you just on your tablets or something?
He was sleeping, yeah. Yeah.
No.
No? Were you all just sitting on the couch? What were you and your brother doing on the couch?
Just sitting on the couch watching something.
Okay. Did that wake Dad up? Is that why he got angry? Do you know why Dad got angry? Did he say why he got angry? No. So he got up and started chasing you around? Were you all on the couch in the living room? And then where were you at when Dad hit you?
On the couch.
On the couch? And then how did you all start running around the table?
I don't know.
Were you trying to get away from Dad? Were you scared?
Because he's annoying.
You're scared because he's annoying? Why is Dad annoying?
Because he's annoying the heck out of me.
Oh, why?
Because he is.
Okay. Are you scared of Dad? No? Well, you were scared when Dad was hitting you? Has Dad hit you before? How does Dad hit you before? Do you remember? Was it punishment? No? Was he angry at that time? Does Dad get angry a lot? Why does Dad get angry? Do you know? Does he ever say anything on why he gets angry? Do you remember why he says he's angry? No. Was Dad acting like himself today? So how Dad acts today is not normal? No? Do you have any other, are you hurt anywhere else? No? Is there anything else you think I should know? No? Okay. Thank
Carl's over there now.
you. Yeah, you can go over there, buddy.
Can you tell me what happened at all?
My dad fight me.
Yeah.
And my brother got fight too.
Yeah. Did Dad hit you? No. What, did he hit your brother?
And he punched me
Did he? Where did he punch you?
on my cheek.
On the cheek? Okay. Do you remember why? Why?
Was he there?
Yeah. What were you and your brother doing?
He punched me.
Yeah. What were you and your brother doing when he punched you, though?
No, my dad punched me.
Yeah. Were you and your brother watching TV? Yeah. Were you just sitting on the couch? Yeah. What did you do when Dad punched you?
I said no.
Yeah. And then what happened?
And I said walk.
Yeah. Okay. Are you okay? You hurt at all? Yeah, where do you hurt? In your shoulder?
And my cheek.
And your cheek?
And my nose.
And your nose? Oh no. Oh. Alright. Thank you for talking to me.
Stop. His face is bleeding now. Stop. Stop. You're acting like a f***ing 5-year-old. We get it. Be an adult for 10 minutes and stop it. We can get you help, but not if you act like this.
I'm not gonna get help.
Well, that's on you then. I'm sorry that you want to be a loser about it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate
Let
for you.
me be a loser.
Unfortunate for you. We can't do this and have you hurting yourself in our cars.
Yeah.
Stop. Now.
You're gonna get all tied up, dude. Don't do that to yourself. It's more embarrassing.
Do I need to hobble your ass so you can go to the jail?
Somewhere now.
Yeah, you're going to be to the jail.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be good? You're not gonna do anything stupid on the way to the jail?
Just try to hit the head on that again.
Look towards him, please.
With that.
Just real quick, Mom. What was the time frame between you walked outside, Jack was fine, sitting on the couch, and you came out to load up the car, to him getting your attention?
Probably between like 5:24 and 5:31 because I was on the phone with my friend.
Okay.
And I was telling her that I was leaving to bring to basketball.
But he was totally fine sitting on the couch when you walked
He
out?
was sleeping. So they must have, when I went out, probably like, hey, we're leaving, or I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Was fine and everything when you walked out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he jumped up once he got out after he got annoyed because the baby
And
banged
I
on the
was
door.
and
So he
I
wanted
was
to go to basketball.
outside for like a grand total of 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. 5 minutes less.
Did he have anything different to say out of any of the story at all? Or curiosity?
He's denying all of it. He said he doesn't remember what happened up until he woke up and grabbed the knife.
He's
So,
shit.
I told him, I said, your kid's teeth are loose now because somebody punched him in the mouth. Who does that? And then he tried to blame the babysitter.
Oh.
And I said if I came home and my kid had marks on them,
I came home.
I'd lose my
and
mind.
The
Shut up.
babysitter didn't
Shut
do
up.
anything.
And?
Yeah.
So he hit the babysitter.
So he's going to be going with us anyway because it's child abuse at this point.
Nice.
In the state of Florida, you can discipline your children. You can't wail on them for no reason. It's
And he
malicious
beat
at
the
that
shit
point.
out of the kid.
Correct. So this does qualify for the child abuse situation. So he is going to be going for that. So the kids are in the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in my
Now, when you got home, the kids had no marks on them.
No.
Well, it all happened within a 6-minute radius. She came out to load the kids up to take to basketball, and because she's seen a child, you can't open that door.
Yeah.
And he's wailing on the door like, "Mom, come on, come on!" He wants to go to basketball. He's excited to go to basketball. And Justin jumped off the couch because he was sleeping, passed out because he's a piece of shit drunk, and he come over and he beat the shit out of the kid. And then he
It's-
grabbed the
it's a
knife to
concern,
use. That was
yeah.
like a ploy, reaching out for help. Like, yeah, to think that, feel bad for me. Like, oh, I'm suicidal.
When he's like when he was banging at first, I was like, all right, dude, have patience. Like 1 minute. And then I was like, wait, something's wrong here. And then he was like, help. And I'm like, okay. And then I ran in the house, and that was that. And I was like, what?
When he gets drunk, he gets a little rough, and the kids like, oh, Papa,
He'll
you know,
grab,
he'll
like,
grab
their
their hands
arms.
and twist their arms.
Yeah.
And I mean, these babies are fragile. Like, what are you doing?
Like,
I can't be subjected to this.
He like dragged
He's-
my son.
I can't,
His arm,
because
like, down the
I'm
hallway.
gonna-
And I was like,
You know what?
It's time to stop. Stop.
Hey, Justin,
No.
look at me. Or look at him. Are we going to
Look
do
at
this
someone.
and act like an adult, or are we going to treat you like a child? I really don't want to treat you like a child. Sit up. Look at me. Are we going to act like an adult? This is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
I'll treat you like an adult if you're going to act like that.